Hello friends, fellow beer geeks. I'm Wes, the craft beer geek, and tonight I have another beer review for you. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've had one posted. Just been a lot of things going on in life right now, and haven't had a chance to really sit down and make a beer review, but I have some time right now to do it, so I thought I would go ahead and break something out and give it a review. I do have some stuff in the fridge that I definitely want to get reviewed and get up on the channel here, so we're going to go ahead and try to get back into this and make this a regular habit again. So sorry it's been a while, but there's more coming. I'm not giving up, not slowing down. Just life got in the way for a little while there. But anyway, tonight we have a beer from Botswain Brewing. This is their Chocolate Stout. Botswain Brewing can be found at Trader Joe's. I think it's not really their house brand directly, but I think that's pretty much the only place you can buy it is at Trader Joe's. They have an IPA and a double IPA. I think I reviewed maybe a red ale also from them, or was it a brown ale? It was a brown ale. But yeah, anyway, we just got a Trader Joe's here in my part of Florida. Actually, only the second Trader Joe's in Florida, period, right now. So I have access to the beers that are at Trader Joe's now, and I wanted to sort of review some more of them. I sort of had mixed reviews on the other Botswain beers I've had from there before. One of them I liked pretty well. The other one I didn't like as much. But they're interesting nonetheless. They're $2.49 for a bomber, which is an incredibly cheap price. I mean, you can't buy a bomber of anything else for $2.49. I don't even think you can buy a bomber of some cheap macro lager for that much. But anyway, these beers are kind of interesting in that respect. This is their Chocolate Stout. It comes in at 5.4% ABV and is 66 IBUs, which is quite bitter for a stout, but we're going to go ahead and give it a taste and see what it's like. And it says there's cocoa powder in here, so there's some cocoa added to this beer. Okay, so this thing poured out quite dark. I'm not seeing any light coming through whatsoever. And you got a nice sort of dark, really dark, rich tan head, really rich, creamy, tight bubbles, almost close to like if it was a nitro stout. Let's see what the aroma is like. Almost has like sort of a nutty brown ale sort of aroma to it, like sort of a toasty wheat bread. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a taste, and I'll let you know what I think. Cheers. Definitely does have a very sort of toasty, nutty sort of flavor to it, a lot like a Guinness stout, a dry Irish stout, that sort of dry, almost peaty sort of, smoked peat sort of profile to it. It's a little bit sweeter than, say, a Guinness or an Irish type stout like that. Definitely does have sort of a nice sharp bitterness to it. There's not any sort of hop aroma. It's all bittering hops, which is nice. I think that's been the case in the past with other Botswain beers, is that the bitterness has been there, but it's been all just bitterness rather than aroma hops, and it goes quite well in this beer, actually, I think. Don't get too much in the way of chocolatiness. Actually, what I'm thinking is sort of, how I was saying nutty before, maybe like a Nutella, sort of that sort of chocolatey profile, sort of creamy, nutty chocolate. It's quite nice. It's quite enjoyable. Different than I expected it to be. Yeah, this is pretty impressive. I mean, you are getting what you're paying for. It's a $2.50 bomber, and it's not going to be some amazing beer with really high quality ingredients. But considering that it's $2.50 for a bomber of this, it's very impressive for what it is. It has a very good taste to it. It's not amazing. It doesn't taste like a $20 beer. You know, it's not like some, you know, expensive stout. But it's a good taste and drinking stout. If you just wanted an enjoyable stout to drink on a nice cool evening, this would do the trick just fine. I don't see anybody turning this down. It's not bad in any way. It has really interesting flavors, and I think the flavors work well. I think it was made pretty well considering the price point of it. You know, if you're in the mood for kind of just a dry, sort of chocolatey, roasty stout, peaty stout, I'd say go ahead and give this a try. So yeah, I'm getting down near the end of this first glass, and I just want to go ahead and give my final thoughts and final ranking on this. I'm definitely very happy with this. I think this is probably the best of the Botswain beers I've had. Like I said, considering the price, this is really good. I mean, it's very impressive that there's a beer this good that's $2.50 for a bomber. This is not going to compete with a $10 bomber, a $15 bomber, a $20 bomber of something, you know, some sort of really high-end craft beer sort of stout. But if you're just looking for something affordable to drink, and it's something that you will likely enjoy at least a little bit, I definitely recommend giving this a shot. It's a good one, and I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I really like it. I will buy this again, no problem. Yeah, nice. I do like this kind of dryish sort of stout, and if you're one of those people that maybe started out with Guinness and as far as your craft beer journeys and whatnot, give this a try. You know, it's sort of a throwback to that, and it's good stuff. So yeah, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. Look forward to a lot more beer reviews in the future. And in closing, I'll just say, remember, I don't drink bad beers. You shouldn't either. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.